What up, Niner Empire and the rest of the NFC West? Osmos is coming to talk about last few 49ers games, and especially this Sunday's game against the goddamn Seahawks. And I'll tell you what, we gotta beat these fucking Seahawks. Do believe we can do that. You know, we're gonna have to play a very good game to do it, but we can beat these fucking Seahawks. Game's a candlestick. It's not up in the fucking, you know, Seahawk nest, or whatever the fuck they want to call it, the 12th man and all their fucking, you know, bullshit going on up there. You know, this is Candlestick Park. It's going to be the last game for the 49ers and Seahawks, and we're going to have to take care of business here. So before I get into that, I'm just going to go over the last few games. You know, since our bye week, you know, we've gone 2-2. Lost the game to the Panthers, which we very well could have won. You know, we lost by a fucking point. And, you know, a very tough defensive matchup. And then we lost to the Saints, where, quite frankly, I think we got hosed. Because, you know, Ahmad Brooks smashes Drew Brees in the upper chest, not in his neck, not in his head, and they throw bullshit 15-yard flag, where they make the right call. Patrick Willis intercepts the ball. You know, I think there was 3 minutes to go. We're going to run the clock out, or at least take, you know, most of the clock off, and, you know, we'll probably win in that game, but, you know, it didn't happen. Just hope that that loss does not come back any way to bite us, because if it would, that would be, you know, a bunch of bullshit, because, you know, these pussy ass fucking safety penalties are ruining the game. I don't care what anyone says, you know, and, you know, anyone that goes along saying, oh, it was legit, blah, 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 you're just embracing the, you know, weak-ass penalties that are going on, and it's wrong. You shouldn't be watching football. You shouldn't be supporting a team. You should be fucking watching golf or something. So, you know, after that, we did win our, you know, next 2 games. You know, there's only, I believe, 4 games left now, and we gotta take advantage. You know, we beat the Redskins, you know, pretty decisively, and then we once again beat the Rams pretty decisively. So we swept the fucking Rams, whoop-de-doo, you know. It's not what this season's about. You know, there's only one goal. It's not to get to the playoffs. It's not to get back to the NFC Championship. You know, we need to win the NFC Championship to get to where our ultimate goal is, and it's getting back to the Super Bowl and fucking winning the damn thing. That's what it's all about. You know, at this point, you know, we're 3 games behind Seattle. So we win this game, we'd be 2 games back. So they would have to lose 2 of their last, 3 games? I mean, they could possibly lose to the Giants, looking at their schedule, because they're on the road up in New York. You know, maybe, if the Giants decide to, you know, play a good game. But then they have back-to-back home games against the fucking Cardinals and the Rams, so I'm going to have to rely on one of you pussy-ass teams to fucking beat them, and then hope that we have some sort of tiebreaker over them. I have no idea where that would go. You know, it could be possible that we would need them to lose all of them, and that's really a stretch, you know. So we might have to go on the road, you know, for the playoffs, but I definitely think we can win on the road, and we can get back to where our ultimate goal is, and that's fucking getting that damn ring. This Sunday's game, we're gonna need to see some of this guy. He came back last week, Mr. Crabtree. We're gonna need that guy. We're gonna need Vernon Davis. We're gonna need fucking Bolden. Maybe need a little bit of Manningham. We're gonna need the tank Frank Gore. We're gonna need you guys to be doing what you do best. It's going to be a tough defensive matchup. I know the Seahawks lost a couple players due to their drug use. But it's still going to be a pain. I'm just hoping. In fact, this game's in Candlestick, and we play better ball at home. At least usually. We can come away with the W. I think if we can come away with the W here, it's going to send a strong statement that if you play us, especially in the playoffs, you're going to have a really fucking hard game, and you're not going to want to play us one bit. All these people talking smack about how, we taking this huge step back, and we're not as good, and everything. Well, we finally got our number one guy back. He's gonna, just him being back is going to make, Bolden better. It's gonna make Vernon better. It's gonna make Manningham better. It's gonna make Vernon Davis and our running game better. We're finally gonna see, what it's like to have, both Crabtree and Bolden together, see how that combination is going to go. And is Crabtree going to be at his best this Sunday, being the second week back? I mean, probably not, but I expect he'll be better than he was last week. Last week he had a very huge catch. So we're just, to beat these fucking Rams, or not the Rams, beat them fuckers, beat these Seahawks, we're going to need to play a very physical game, which means we're going to have to, punch their fucking defensive backs in the face, pretty much. They're going to want to play man coverage a lot. We're going to have to fucking be willing to step up to the plate, take hits, deliver hits, do everything. Kaepernick is going to have to not be afraid to throw the goddamn ball into coverage, especially to Bolden. We're going to have to take our chances here to win this, to win the game. And if we don't, come away from this game in a positive aspect, no matter what, whether it was a win or loss, that's not going to be a very good thing, and that just, quite frankly, cannot happen. Is this an absolute must-win? No, we're sitting at the number 6 playoff seed right now. But when it comes down to it, what matters the most is being able to, not just get in the playoffs, but winning the fucking playoffs. That's what it's all about. We need to show we are fucking one of these teams that you better just be not happy to be playing. And, it's a divisional matchup. Yeah, I know Seahawks been doing well and everything, but I just, quite frankly, am sick of hearing about how they think they're so fucking great. And in actuality is, you do pretty well at home, but on the road you're a completely different team. And I mean, you guys damn well could have lost to the Rams when you're on the road. And, you know, Tampa Bay almost beat you guys at home. So, you guys are vulnerable. You're not a perfect team. You know, we can beat the fucking Seahawks. You know, we've beaten them at Candlestick Park a bunch of times in the last, 5 years or so. We can do it again. You know, and then we got, a string of games left that I definitely think we can win. We got Atlanta for the Monday night game, and we got Tampa Bay, and then we have like Arizona. And Arizona, you ain't doing shit. Get to the fucking, you can battle with the Rams to stay out of the basement. These guys, we already beat you once. We'll beat you again at the end of the year. Unless we're benching people, because there's no point. And even then, I know you guys have put up some wins and everything, but you're not going to take over the number 2 spot from us in the NFC West. You're not going to take over the wild card spot. You're nothing. And I think it's quite funny that, CalDog came on here and said that the 49er fans and everyone shouldn't be bitching about the Saints call, and then, a week later, he's sitting there crying about the calls in the games. They were playing the Eagles, and he's whining about the calls that were made in that against his Cardinals. So I just think that's quite funny, and karma's a bitch. So we'll see what happens this week. Big Ben, I'm sure you're gonna want to say some shit here at some point. And the rest of you Hawks guys, but we absolutely need to win this game, and we're gonna show up and put up one hell of a fight. It's the last battle of Candlestick for us, so I would certainly hope that it'd be one hell of a game. That's the only way it should be. So I'm out, and once again, I'll probably make a post-game vid, and then I'll probably make a vid for the game I'm going to against the Falcons, even though, quite frankly, the Falcons are doing quite horrible right now, so, but I'm going to be going to that game, so I'll be making video and stuff about that, and then hopefully I'll make a video about the trip and everything. So I'll holler at everyone, in a week or so. So go Niners, let's beat these fucking Seahawks. Alright, I'm out.